of the National Football League. And this one features Josh Jacobs. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the Raiders and the Lions under the lights on Monday night.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Tonight, we reach the unofficial midway point of the season with a good Monday night battle, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games. On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule,
and we drop you in here under the lights. First drive of the contest. Now the former Bear, this is David Montgomery. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
we use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now Goff on first down. And his throw is incomplete. The Lions sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw here into the hands of Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. A very solid gain of 27.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it. They
did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 37-yard line. Goff now looking to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Jerry Tillery showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. 14 yards that time for number 14. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
He was trying to clear the way of the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hole.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
The Goff's throw going into the hands of Williams. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
And get some space. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. On third down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little...
Tough spot here for the defense. Let's see if they can step up. We drop in on a first down in the red zone. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Now Garoppolo. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. There's Charles Harris getting home for the sack.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Devontae Adams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now a give running right is Montgomery. Sheds off the tackle, and he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there, and what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards.
Let's face it, the focus is going to be at the end of this play on the big-time gain, right? He lined up on the left and worked his way all the way to the right before the perfect pass found him. But how about the offensive line and the protection to give him enough time to work his way all the way across the field?
Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. On 2nd down, here's Goff. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range as well, down at the 17-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
His throw caught at about the 5. And the Lions are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 4 yards out. And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. And there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now we drop you into an intriguing situation. The offense going for it on 4th and 2. The kick by Carlson is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon.
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. And now this offense is going for it on fourth down. Is the defense up to the challenge? Time to find out. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. Down the left sideline. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there. And that pick six will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get. So really, you're almost at the point of no options. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense call, it will make a nice play on the ball. And that's all she wrote.
Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. That is caught and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. We jump into the action. It's second down and 3, and the ball in the red zone. Back to Montgomery on second down. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 95 yards on the ground so far for Montgomery. It's a first down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. And now this offense is going for it on fourth down. Is the defense up to the challenge? Time to find out. Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Well, that's the fourth time that they've tried to go for it on fourth down. They've only converted once, Charles. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Gold with the extra point, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. The Raiders offense coming back out onto the field. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the fourth quarter.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, Garoppolo. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Talk about two sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front seven, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. One final try now for Garoppolo. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete